In this video, I'm going to go over one of the features in eLearning or Moodle that is not used very often. However, it can save you a lot of time. That feature is duplicating an item in your course. So suppose you create a survey, or you create a discussion lesson, or you can create an assignment in your course. And instead of you going and creating an individual assignment for every single week from scratch, what you can do is you design one single assignment with all the components for that assignment, and then you can duplicate it. So here's an example. And you can so to do that, first we'll need to go to turn editing on the course. Then we scroll down to one of the assignments or one of the components in the course that you want to copy. So if I go to assignment 2, for example, I have the requirements for the assignment, and then also I have a rubric in there, and I have the due dates and the categories and all that type of stuff that are defined in this assignment. So if I go into the assignment properties here, this is the title, the description, the specs here as far as how I'm going to grade it, what category it falls under, and so on. So instead of me having to redo this time and time again, all of these settings, I could just duplicate the assignment and then just change the requirements up here. So the way you do the duplication is very simple. So we go back here to the assignment, and then we just click on this little icon right here, the duplicate icon. So we click on it, then we click on continue, and then we could either edit the assignment from here, or we can just simply click on return to the course. Once we return to the course, we scroll down to the section where that specific assignment was, and there it is, assignment number 2. So now we can rename this and call it assignment number, I'm going to give it a different name here just so they can distinguish it, and then I can move this wherever I want to another week. So now we have assignment number 3 here. And if I want to go and change it, I can just simply go and click on the edit icon and then just change the new requirements, add the new requirements right here. Now the other properties, all I'd have to do here, I'll change the due dates if I wanted to enable the due dates. And if I wanted to change the grading, I could change it. And just click on save and return to the course. So once I return to the course, notice the assignment will display here with all the properties, and here it is, assignment number 3, and you can drag it to wherever you want it. And a student will click on it, and then you didn't have to specify the rubric again, and you didn't have to specify the directions again, and also it provides consistency. The same way you can do the duplication for any components in your course. You can, for example, take a block very similar to like these in here, like this week's assignment. You can just format that text. All that is, it's some text formatting. It's just with a little background here, changing the background color. And then let's say I like it that way, then I can simply change one of them or set one of them up, click on save and return to the course, and then I can simply go and duplicate that by clicking on this icon, clicking continue, return to the course, and then here we have 2 of them in the same week. Then I can drag this and move it to another week. Like I said, you can do this for quizzes, for the shells, for the different quizzes. You can do it for assignments. You can do it for class discussions. So here, for example, I have class discussion number 1. I can specify a forum, and in that forum, I can just have general stuff to start with, such as the guidelines and the rubric for that forum, and also rules for the forum. Then I can simply go and basically duplicate it, so I have one of them for each week, and then I can just go and customize within each week that specific forum. So notice here I have class forum discussion 1, discussion 2, discussion 3, and so on, and it saves you time and it provides consistency. So it's a very powerful feature. Check it out, and it might save you some time. I find it very useful also in the configuration of the lessons. So here, for example, I post different videos on configuring the lessons, and that's going to be another session here. For each lesson, I have specific components in here. I have where the PowerPoint is available, directions on how to study for it, and what the outline is, and then link it to videos out there. So I can simply copy that component and then just change some of the links here and upload a different video in that shell. And that works exactly the same as far as the duplicating, the same procedure by simply clicking on duplicate here and then just renaming it and customizing it a little bit, but you don't have to recreate everything from scratch. So hopefully that's beneficial, and if you have any questions, please let me know.